Over the past few years, I've discovered so many new indie authors through Stuff Your Kindle events. Or I had my eyes on some books and the author offered them for free in these events and I snapped them up. I'm not sure when the very first Stuff Your Kindle day or event was, but chances are, as an author, you've seen authors participating in these. So, should you do this for your book? What are the upsides, the downsides, and how can you maximize your chances of getting a lot of sales? Stay tuned. Hi, I'm MK Williams. I also write under the pen names Mary Kate Williams and Kate Williams. I love sharing my insights about all things books and publishing with you. Before I get into the details of today's topic, don't forget to hit subscribe. You'll be notified when I put out new videos every week about publishing, making a career to being an author, and now being a mompreneur. So, this video is for self publishing authors because we have the direct price control over our books to be able to set them as free for a limited time or drop the book to 99 cents for a limited time. So I'm going to define some terms first here, okay? So stuff your Kindle days or events, because they could be limited to just 24 hours or several days, are days when authors will list their ebooks for free on Amazon or other sites or for 99 cents. Some stuff your Kindle event promos only allow for completely free books and some let you do it for 99 cents. So keep that in mind. Now, what is the strategy here? Okay, we all know, or should know, if your book is free, when you sell 10 copies, you make nothing. And if your book is free and you sell 1,000 copies, you still make nothing. Or let's say your ebook is usually priced at $2.99 or even $4.99. So you can elect the 70% royalty rate with Amazon KDP. If you drop the book to 99 cents, you make a lot less on each sale, not just because of the price drop, but because you also can no longer elect that 70% royalty rate. You only get the 35% royalty rate for your ebooks. So it's a lot lower when the book is only 99 cents. So, what's the advantage here of doing a Stuff Your Kindle event? So, you're not making more money with each sale. Or are you? So, for starters, if you're giving the book away for free, you're likely trying to drive up your review numbers, right? The more people who read it, the more chances of getting a review, which will be social proof and help the algorithm recommend you. Also, you are getting sales, so you are climbing up the charts. Now, there is a separate chart on Amazon for free books as compared to books where you have to pay something. So, if you are starting to climb the charts on a Stuff Your Kindle day, the free book charts will be where you look if the book is for free. The regularly priced ebook charts, you will see your book climbing up when it is at the 99 cents. So, keep that in mind. Now, some of these readers are hopefully going to be posting that they got your book on social media, or they're going to add it to their Goodreads where their friends will see that update. So, the freebie strategy or the 99 cent strategy is all about exposure, getting reviews, getting more people to try the book. And then, if it's the first in a series, hopefully there's going to be some read through. Hopefully, they're going to be posting about it and building that momentum. And if you're rising up in the charts, guess what? More people can find you. So there's a lot of really positive things that can happen and snowball here when you do these events. Now, the discount strategy is also playing at more reviews and exposure. It can help you make something on a backlist book that maybe hasn't been getting much attention or love anymore. That's what I did. This can help people get into the series. So, book one, yeah, you're not going to make as much on, but hopefully people are going to buy book two, book three, check out your other books, okay? Now, how can you join a Stuff Your Kindle event? Now, I've done one-off sales and promotions for my books, my ebooks, audiobooks, print books, different platform sales. Like, I've not seen the same level of success with those as I did with a Stuff Your Kindle event. So I think a lot of this is because my audience is my audience. I only get so much reach on social media, even with my followers. I know my posts recently have not been reaching people. Like I posted that I had a book deal and like I know people who I've known for a long time who like still haven't like said congratulations. I'm like, that's kind of weird. I'm like, oh, they probably haven't seen it because it's just on social media. So it's one of those things where the algorithm can work against you and throttle your posts if you're doing a sale. I have a newsletter. You're not all subscribed to my newsletter, are you? So I post about those in there, but again, that's that limited audience, right? That's a fixed number of people. Whereas when you're doing this stuff, your Kindle event, this website who's hosting it is going to be posting about it. All of the authors inside this event are going to be posting about it. So maybe their audience has already read all their books and they're like, well, that's great. Your book's free, but oh, other books are free. Maybe I want to go check that out. So you're amplifying what everybody can do and getting a bigger reach. So that's really exciting. So I still did my newsletter post letting people know about the Stuff Your Kindle event. I still did my social posts. I asked people to share about it, but like I can only amplify so much. So if you plan to do a freebie or a price drop, I think you're going to get more bang for your buck by going with one of these websites who coordinate the Stuff Your Kindle events versus doing it all on your own. And that could be something you kind of test out and play with. Now, over the past few years, I've seen these primarily done for romance books. There's romancebooklovers.com and a few others that will host these events a couple times a year. Usually these websites organize it, but I'm sure like an independent band of authors could get together, independent of these sites to do that. But it is nice to have the website to direct people to where every book is listed. There's links out to every single retailer, whether it's Amazon, Kobo, anywhere else that they're offering the book for free or 99 cents. So it is really nice to have those websites. They're usually organized by tropes, by subgenre, free or 99 cents. So it is nice to have that organization behind it. Now, each group is going to have a method for signing up for their Stuff Your Kindle event. So the one I did was through Indie Author Central. So they charge $5 for a lifetime membership. That's it. So I'm listed through their site. I can sign up for their email blast, which they have a slight fee for, or I can sign up for the Stuff Your Kindle events. I don't have to pay anything to sign up for those Stuff Your Kindle events. I've already paid my lifetime membership fee. So I would highly suggest joining. Now, they did a Stuff Your Kindle event for sci-fi. Specifically, it was called Something Strange for like sci-fi and dystopia. And I hadn't seen that done before. Again, usually the Stuff Your Kindle events I was seeing were for romance. So I have a sci-fi dystopian book. Check out Nail Biters. So I did that. So they had a Google Doc to sign up. They sent the authors emails ahead of the event. They put together some creative and they put us all in a group chat on Instagram so people could coordinate for collaboration posts. And it's a good way just to get out. Here's everybody's cover. Here's the big hook for every book. Like all these fun things that people were doing. It was also nice to connect with other sci-fi authors that I hadn't really connected with before. But it was really helpful to have everybody working together for doing posts just to keep the momentum going. So that was all really positive. So when you see a Stuff Your Kindle event, go to the page that's organizing this and save the info for the next one so you can join. I think that's the easiest way to find them. A lot of them will do multiple a year. So Indie Author Central does, I would say, at least one a month, but it's all in different genres. So I'm really excited to see what they do next year as well. Um, Now, the second half of signing up for these events is making sure your price is correct. So, if you are in KU or Kindle Select, I believe there's an easy button to schedule this for your price drop, whether it's going to be for free or just 99 cents. And you literally schedule how long it is for. Now, when I did the Stuff Your Kindle event, I'm not in KU or Kindle Select, so I had to like set a calendar reminder, like change the price. Okay, now go back and change the price. But for Kobo through Draft to Digital, for Google Play, even for my PayHip store, I was able to just schedule the dates that the price was dropped. So that was really helpful. Um, Now, one thing to keep in mind, I do believe for KU authors, if you're doing a lot of price promotions, there has to be a certain amount of buffer time between them, or you can't have two going at once. So make sure you don't already have one scheduled for that time. Um, Keep that in mind. Okay, so you've signed up, you have made sure your price is going to be free or 99 cents the days that you said they're going to be. Now, how can you maximize your exposure for the sales? So I would say for starters, like make sure your cover, your book description, your metadata are all on point. Even if your book is at the very bottom of the listing, like if you have a great cover and description, you're going to get more clicks than someone who's at the top who doesn't have that. So make sure that everything is really buttoned up. At least for Indie Author Central, they said try to sign up early to get higher placement, but that may be different when people drill down with like subgenres and tropes. I don't know if some sites do it alphabetical, like every site has their own organization structure. And then you need to let people know. So post about it ahead of time, give them a heads up. I did that in my newsletter. I said, hey, coming up later this week, there's going to be a discount for nail biters. Check it out. Share it with other people if you enjoyed the book. So you may have someone who would have bought it full price who's waiting for the sale. That could happen, but you should reward your fans, right? Reward the people who are subscribed to you, who are already singing your praises, and let them know, hey, there's going to be a sale. Hold off a couple days. That's a nice thing to do to really reward that audience. Yeah, so I think that makes sense. Now, doing my Stuff Your Kindle event for nail biters, I peaked at number 17 on the Alien Invasion sci-fi books. And this book is almost 10 years old. So the big boost of having the sale and having this kind of like everybody is posting about it really helped. It was crazy. It was exciting. It was, again, just dopamine hits everywhere because I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It was really exciting. I would say another way to maximize the reach is definitely collaborate with other authors, like make different images based on the book covers. I think one person in our group did like all the different colors of the rainbow. Like these are all the red covers and these are all the orange covers and these are all the yellow covers. Like people did it based on female main characters, based on male main character, like all those things. So it was really positive. Work together with people, get creative, have fun with it. Now there are also book bargain newsletters. Book so there's Bargain Booksy or the Fussy Librarian. So I did do a Fussy Librarian on the Wednesday of the Stuff Your Kindle event. It just gets more people to look at the discount, and I was able to list, hey, this is the regular price, this is the sale price, specifically out to their sci-fi list. So that was really helpful just to amplify, at least for my own book. I was able to put that in there. And in the case of the Stuff Your Kindle event that I did for sci-fi, it got picked up by Mashable. So that was a huge boost. I don't know if it can be replicated, so don't bank on that, but it was very exciting that they covered the Stuff Your Kindle day, that they were leading people to the website. I mean, I think that was the day where I saw it was like, okay, some good sales, some good sales. Whoop. It was very exciting. So hopefully all those people will read and love nail biters. Now, my expectations going into this were low, right? There weren't a lot of event books signed up for this event. I guess compared to like when I would go and look at the romance Stuff Your Kindle events, there were like truly hundreds, and this one maybe had 50. So I was nervous that it wasn't going to get a lot of attention, a lot of momentum. But now looking back, I think it's actually the sweet spot. Like if you have too many books, your book can get lost. If there's not enough, you don't get the group momentum. And I didn't really know that going in. So I actually really loved that it was a good range of science fiction books, and that it was just the right amount. Now I expected maybe a dozen marginal sales, right? I've been putting in a lot of effort on the Infinite for the buddy read and stuff I have coming up for that in August. I was putting in my effort on the Author Your Ambition books and the rebrand. So Nail Biters was just getting the shaft. It's my very first book, and I'm always like promoting the latest book. And also like the entire series seemed super groundbreaking to me, like pre 2020, and now it just seems like it's fanfic of the worst headlines. So trigger warnings for anybody who reads Nail Biters and Architects for everything in the world. So I was truly blown away by the performance. Like it was far and away better than I would have expected for this book baby of mine that just gets the least love. So I did also do the same deal across Kobo, Barnes& and Noble, Google Play, my PayHip store. So all across my wide retailers, I had the book at the same 99 cents, showing a discount and like actually showing like it's usually $5.99, now it's $9.99. And I would say 99% of my sales for the sale came from Amazon. That is definitely going to skew my end of year Amazon versus wide numbers, but I'm okay with that. I did pick up a couple with Kobo, but it was the lion's share was really with Amazon, and that makes sense when it's called a Stuff Your Kindle Day. I think most people can understand it's also Stuff Your Nook, Stuff Your Kobo, but it was called Stuff Your Kindle, so most of it was there. Indie Author Central did promote Kobo as well. Like they did have that on there, but again, just the lion's share was Amazon, so very exciting. Now, what would I do differently next time? So I think next time I'd also put the Infinite as well as another book one option, just to have two books in there, just to see which one does better. I might think of bringing in book two for the series as well. Maybe not to like the 99 cents to like be included in the Stuff Your Kindle, but maybe like still a bit of a discount. So people see like, oh, wow, and book two is on sale too, even if it's not as good. Try to like up everything for the series. That'd be something to test. But I don't think I'm gonna do these every month. I don't think I'm gonna do it more than a couple times a year, because I think I need time, between to kind of reset, focus on other things. I was very dialed in on just this sale, and it was happening, and I don't want the audience to feel like, "Yeah, I already got that one," or like, okay, this isn't special, you do this every month now. So I wanna make sure that when I do participate in them, I'm really giving it my all. Now, what other questions do you have about Stuff Your Kindle events? Have you tried them before? What other groups do you know that organize these that are coming up? Drop those links below because I will check them out and check out a bunch of indie books. Have you tried doing one before? What was your result? What are your best tips? Let's keep the conversation going in the comments below. If you found this information helpful, please don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, hit subscribe, or maybe hit the thank you button. That tells YouTube you got value from this information, and then they can get it in front of other authors like us. Now you can get back to writing your book.